Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I couldn't remember what day it was. It is almost 7 o'clock for me right now. I have been editing for the past 2-ish hours and I'm almost done. I have probably like 15 minutes left of footage to watch, so I don't know, another like hour of editing probably. I'm just making myself some coffee and I just took P on a walk. And today is another like longer day. I have a full day of work and then I'm meeting up with a friend at 5:30 in downtown LA to go to a restaurant called Bestia. I've never been there before, but the food looked delicious on the website. Her and I actually used to work together and we just haven't talked to each other since she started her new job, so we figured we would meet up and chat over some dinner. So that's gonna be tonight, but not gonna lie, after last night saying goodbye to my manager, I am pretty tired. So I'm hoping that I wake up a little bit. I was also hoping to sleep in this morning, but that is what woke me up. P literally always wants something and it's never like, currently he wants to go to my neighbor's house, which he doesn't need to do, and my neighbor's not even awake. So that's where we're at this morning. So good morning. I just wanted to say hi and start the vlog here. I should have this video up for you guys soon, and as always I will continue to say I need to get on a better editing cadence, but days like last night keep happening and then I'm like, oh my god, tomorrow's Thursday and I need to post. So that's where we're at. We got it though. It's gonna be a great day. That's what we continue to tell ourselves. I just got some coffee. I took P outside for a little bit because he was whining quite a bit. I don't really know what that's about, but I took him outside to go hang out in the neighbor's yard, and now I'm just restarting my computer because I guess there were some last minute updates, and then going to log on to my first meeting in 20 minutes. It's at 9 a.m. Around like noonish, I'm planning on doing a workout because I feel like I need it, especially with 2 dinners in a row. Like, I'm not used to eating that much. I'm probably gonna like lay low on the eating today too, but we'll see. I'm just like, I feel really full. Like, I don't even feel hungry at all today. So, and then I have a one-on-one that I just scheduled myself with my manager for, I think around like 2-ish is when I scheduled it, so that we can just like chat before she heads out. And then yeah, and then I have we have actually a happy hour, which I also scheduled. I've started to like take on leading some of these things, which is really exciting for me, but I just scheduled a 4 to 5 p.m. happy hour for my team to just like get a chance to say hi and bye to my manager. I have to make some backgrounds for Zoom for that as well. And then 5:30 is when my dinner is at. So I want to make sure that I like look presentable. That's the plan so far, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. As we know, things change here. So we'll see what actually happens today. I have changed and showered and worked out, the whole thing. I had a chance to take a lunch, and for my lunch break I did a workout, but my workout actually ended 2 minutes early because P out of nowhere started throwing up and I was getting really like panicked. I didn't know why he was throwing up or like what was going on. He's just laying down because now he's all tired. So I obviously stopped my workout early, but again, I had like 2 or 3 minutes left of the workout anyway, so it is what it is. So now I'm just getting back to work. It's about almost 1:30 right now, and then I have a 2 o'clock with my manager, like I mentioned to you guys, and then I have 2:30 with an external client, and then at 4 we have that happy hour. And I made little Zoom backgrounds in Canva. They're really cute. I'm really excited about them. I'll actually show them to you guys. Hold on. Here is the first one. It just says cheers with some like little glasses clinking and, you know, little stars everywhere. A toast to your new adventure, because she's obviously going somewhere else. And we always give 2 options, so this is the second option. Again, a little mixed drink. We always have happy hours together, so that's why they're drinks. And then it says, we'll miss you. Canva was really cool where it like had pre-made Zoom backgrounds basically, and then you could just like edit them really easily, like add, move around elements. Like, it was really fun actually, and it only took me like max of 5 minutes to make these, so I was really, really excited about that. So anyway, gonna get back to work now, just prepping for this meeting, and then after that, going to dinner. It's gonna be really fun. I just got done with my happy hour for work. It was actually really lovely to get to see everybody. I thought it was gonna be just my like close sales team, but it turned out to be the entire team. And that was really cool to just like see everyone and get a chance to hang out together. So now that's done. It's 4:51 right now. So it's just before the end of the workday. I'm just getting ready for my dinner. I'm gonna wear a very similar outfit to what I wore to the wedding. I'm gonna wear my new dress from Hollister. Forgot where it was from for a second. And then I'm going to wear this little bow in my hair. About ready to get going. I just have a few more messages to answer and then I'll head out and I'll tell you guys how it goes. Okay, so I'm just heading home from the dinner that I just went to. Oh no, you guys are falling. I am on my way home. I should be there in like 15 minutes or so, but it was so lovely to see my friend. I just had such a good time. The restaurant itself was really nice and beautiful, and then there was a furniture place that was just across the way, and they had a dog, which was so sweet, kind of looked like a pea. But it was just like overall such a fun, nice time. I really enjoyed it. It was just so nice to catch up. And she actually lives in Orange County, so she was saying next time I'm over there to let her know. Lighting got really bad because I'm under a bridge, but I'm heading home right now. It's 7:45, but it's really bright out. It says that the sun's not going to set until 8:07 tonight, so I have some sun left, which means I'm gonna go on a little walk with P. I tried taking him earlier, but he would only walk so far. And then I'm going to read my book because I didn't get a chance to do that this morning, and probably just gonna lay low because I woke up at 5 and I'm tired. I'm gonna focus on driving and I will see you guys soon. Good morning, you guys. It's Friday. I am exhausted today. Part of the reason I'm so tired is because I went out to dinner 2 nights in a row, which I'm just like not used to. And then also because I fell asleep on the couch last night until 2 a.m. with P. So we were on a really thin couch next to each other. Doesn't really work for a good sleep, but I'm here now. It's actually kind of chilly today. The temperature is only supposed to get up to like 73 degrees or something like that. So it's gonna be a chillier day for us. It is what it is. We're here and we're about to start the workday. It's just before 8:30, so I am very early to the computer, but I had some payrolling questions, so I'm waiting for an answer on that. So I think that's what's like on my mind. I'm gonna start looking at what I have for the day and yeah, and start getting to it. Okay, I am just doing some work, but I feel weird right now. I don't even know if that makes sense. You know, like sometimes you just like weirdly don't feel good and you have no idea why. I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like maybe, I know a huge part of it is just that so much is happening in like work life, personal life, like so many just changes. I just needed to take a breather. I felt like I wanted to just like talk through the emotions, even though obviously I can't give specifics about like what's happening. I think I'm just gonna take a step back. I'm gonna just focus on some outbound activity today. I have a couple of meetings today, so I'm gonna do all of that and then try to pick myself back up and maybe go do something after work today and just kind of get out of the house a little bit, because I think that's probably a big part of it. Okay, hi guys. So Ryan is working from home today, and so he had a few minutes just to like text back and forth with me. I think part of what I'm feeling is that I can't talk about the things that I'm feeling to a lot of people because it's stuff that I can't even talk to my friends about because I have to keep it private, let alone on the internet. So unfortunately I can't like dive into what's going on or like why, but I think I'm just going through a lot of emotions. And so he initially was like, you can come over for a lunchtime walk if you would like, but I was like, no, because I have meetings between 12 and 2. So I think instead what we're gonna do is just meet up after work to go on a walk someplace, whether we bring P or not. I'm not really sure, but he really helped me in feeling a little bit better. I think I also just like needed to purge some emotion, and so that was really helpful. Sometimes though in these moments it's when I realize that like there's so much more to life than just like work. And I don't know, like I'm just so excited. I guess in just a week or two I'm gonna have the chance to see my family again, and I think I've been missing that piece amongst everything else. So all of that is just to say that like, I think I just needed a sec. I think I still need a second. It just comes in waves and that's okay too. I have about 20 minutes before my set of meetings that I have today, and I'm just gonna keep focusing on sending out some outbound emails. I am home and my mouth is burning like crazy. Wow. I'm eating the same thing that I made the other day. I still don't know how to pronounce it, these guys, but I made it more saucy this time. Obviously in the last clip that you guys saw, I was very much in my emotions, but there was one coworker that I feel like I can confide in a lot of stuff, and so I was able to talk with them, and it felt so much better just to like have a chance to chat with them about what was happening and like why, and hearing their side as well, because they're going through some similar stuff as myself. So overall that was like really nice to just be able to talk a little bit more. And then after work I headed over to Ryan's house so that we could take a walk, and then I talked with him about a lot of the stuff that's just been going on and like that I've been thinking about. So overall I feel a lot better. I think that there were just like so many emotions. My friend and I, my coworker and I, were joking that we were like this meme, I'll put it right here, because literally like our brains have been like so chaotic lately. So it was really nice just to like talk with both of them. But I'm home now and I'm watching, there's actually a live show for the podcast that I watch, so I'm watching that right now. It's about 9:30 now and I'm just eating some snacks. Good morning you guys, it's Saturday. I woke up, I was actually surprised. It was like light out this morning around 5:30, I want to say. P woke up because the sun was up, and I like looked at the time and I was like, no, we're not waking up yet. But now it's almost 8 and I took P on a walk and I showered and I just made myself some coffee. I have quite a few errands that I have to run today, including heading over to Target for some more coffee because I ran out this morning, and some shampoo. P broke the little container that holds his doggy bags, so I was gonna buy that at Target today too, but on my walk this morning I found one on Amazon, so I just ordered it. It should be here by Monday. I think that's pretty much it so far. So I really feel like reading this morning. I think I've been in a bit of a reading slump because the series that I'm reading feels like it's at the end of its life. I know that sounds weird, but like basically the first book was all about like how does this couple get together, how does the girl decide about like what's going on with her dad and his illnesses and things like that, and then second book was like, okay, how do they decide to live together now? And it was good. It wasn't as good as the first one. The third one is a novella, so it's much shorter, but I like don't really understand what the purpose of it is. It feels like a really long epilogue and I haven't even gotten into it yet. So I really do want to finish that series, but I think I just need to take a step back for a little bit. So when I was at Goodwill, I found this book and it's much different than what I thought it was gonna be. It's called A House in the Sky, and turns out that it's actually a memoir. I didn't realize that it was a true story. I thought that it was gonna be like something a little different, but I'm gonna give it a shot. It's basically about this girl who grew up in a abusive household and then tried to get out of that by working her way into like being like a cocktail waitress, and then she saves up enough money to be able to go on a trip, and she decides to go to a couple of different countries, including Somalia, and in Somalia she is kidnapped. So it sounds interesting. I was reading some of the reviews that were like, she was so naive and like thought that she could like do all of this stuff, that she was so young and like in the wrong country, but I have no opinions yet because I have not read it yet. So I was thinking of starting it, and I know that this is not going to be like a page turner for me, but I could like pick it up here and there whenever I want something different. Then I have a few other Kindle books on my Kindle as well. So that was a lot of rambling about books, so sorry, but I'm gonna give this a go for the next like 30 minutes to an hour, and then we'll reevaluate how I'm liking this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I actually sat outside for a little bit and read, but then it got really hot and I'm wearing a sweater because, I don't know, it's 75 degrees. I don't know why I'm still wearing a sweater. I'm also wearing sweats. Sitting outside was not a good idea in this outfit. This book, I did not expect it to read the way that it's reading. I have not gotten to the part where she has been taken captive quite yet, but it's so, so, so good. I'm currently 50 pages into the book. Oh, but I'm getting a phone call. I've actually been waiting for an hour and a half for this phone call, so I'll be right back. Okay, I just got off the phone. I had to call my mom directly after that phone call, but I scheduled a call with the Alzheimer's Association, which is very random, I'm aware, but basically I wanted to talk to them about a couple of different options because my grandpa has Alzheimer's, or he has dementia, and my paternal grandfather also had Alzheimer's, which is how I found out about the organization. I usually do like Alzheimer's walks and I donate and all of that kind of stuff, and I wanted to call them to ask about like various behaviors and various options that we might have, just to like keep it in the back of our mind, just because I feel like going through seeing someone have Alzheimer's or dementia is really tough, and I'm not physically near my grandpa right now. Obviously I grew up being near him, but they all moved up to Washington State, which is where I'm visiting in like a week and a half or so. But I wanted to make sure that I had all of like the understanding of what options we have, and also be able to package that up properly for my mom. Just putting it out there, if you guys know anyone who has dementia or Alzheimer's, or even if you don't, if you do and you would like resources, I highly recommend talking to someone at the Alzheimer's Association. You can call their website, it's 24 hours, and they're really amazing people. And if you don't, but you want to get involved, I highly recommend donating or just doing a walk. You do not have to donate in order to do a walk. It's just to help spread awareness. It's something that I personally am very passionate about. I really love the organization. I've done, again, walks with them since I was, I don't know, probably in like 4th or 5th grade. Anyway, that's my spiel. It's just something that I'm very passionate about. Kitchen in like a weird spot. I am about 10 chapters into this book, and something that I wanted to say, if you're not really into books or reading, I'm sorry, but I guess that's what I'm doing today. But when I was reading the reviews on this book, it was interesting because a lot of people were like, oh, she spent a little bit of time in South America and then thought that she could instantly go to Somalia. And I read that review, and obviously like that's just one review, but reading the actual book, she had spent like 4 or 5 years traveling, and then that's how she ended up in a place like Somalia. So it's not like someone one day just being like, I want to go to Somalia today, but more that she had been to almost 50 countries. I haven't gotten to the part where she's at Somalia yet, but like it's not as quick as someone just being like, I went to South America so I can go to Somalia now. So anyway, interesting that that review felt that way about the book. But the other thing that I wanted to say was just reading this first chunk, like almost this first 100 pages of this book, is really interesting to me because of how she talks about travel and like all of the things that she's experiencing while she's traveling. Mostly because I can resonate with it so much. Like even just talking about when you're so close to a border, you can just hop over to another country and then from there skip over the next and the next and the next, and how you can continue to travel and like lose time in a way by traveling, and like I don't know, just like being willing to like give so much for travel. It was just, it's been really interesting to read from someone else's perspective because I felt so much of the same while I was traveling. So I think I have a video somewhere on this channel, I don't remember where, but if you guys did not know, I studied abroad in Rome, and then I loved it so much that I just stayed and I backpacked in the Balkans. So not nearly as extensive as what this person did, but just a lot of the feelings I could resonate with. So far I'm really liking this. I honestly am surprised. Like at first I bought the book interested in it, then I realized that it was more of a memoir, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, and I'm pleasantly surprised. So I'm just gonna keep reading. I just had my snack of oranges, and P is sleeping in the bed because he's tired after sitting outside in the beating sun. So I changed because it's now almost 80 degrees, so I'm in a t-shirt finally. I'm just gonna keep reading. Oh, Okay, I just got back from Target and I got a couple of things I'll show you guys. Nothing too special, to be really honest, but the first thing is the Blue Bottle coffee. This is my absolute favorite coffee. I get whole beans because I think it's better just to grind them yourself right before you use them. Ran out of coffee this morning, so this is what I got. Next up, I got some dry shampoo. I ran out and I figured I would try this one. I normally buy the Batiste brand, but this one was like half the price and it's from Pantene. So I really like swear by Batiste, but I figured I would give this one a try, see if it's just as good, because if so, why am I paying double? And then I am very well aware that I don't take care of my hair the way that I should, or probably use the products that I should, especially since I have curly hair, but I can't justify spending $20 on one bottle of 3 ounces of shampoo. It's just absolutely insane to me. So here we are. I bought some Pantene, which I normally buy, but I actually bought a different kind. I got the curl version of it. I don't know. It's shampoo and conditioner. Also, they started putting the conditioner in like this kind of bottle. I thought that was interesting. Hello, little monkey. Look at you. Hi. Okay, back to reading. We're gonna read some more of the book. Let's see how far we can get. Okay, I didn't realize how little I filmed this day, but I read in the morning and then Ryan came over. He had to be out of the house, but also had some work to do. So he just worked while I did a workout myself, and then I read. And then after that, I took him over to the park that I had discovered a couple of weeks ago. Also, please enjoy this doggy ASMR. And that was it. Okay, back to it. So it's about 9 p.m. now. I have honestly just been chilling on the couch. My Switch is right there and I've been playing Donkey Kong for the rest of the day. I feel like this vlog was kind of all over the place. Like there wasn't a lot that happened today, but at the same time, I feel like emotionally, like I feel like my mind was everywhere. So I apologize for that, but sometimes weeks are just that way. So I'm going to call it early tonight. I'm gonna start getting ready for bed and going to bed, like actually crawling into bed, because again, it's already 8:45 and I'm about ready to go to sleep. So that's all I have for you guys, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm really excited to start heading over to Washington and show you guys what that adventure looks like. And next week we have a couple of appointments. We're watching Penny. It's gonna be a whole adventure next week as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.